Welcome to the rotation guide for Karaoke Go Round. Now here's how the rotation works. You click the rotation queue link up at the top of the page. Now you see we're viewing the rotation. You click view queue to view the queue, and you click view played to view all the songs that have been played. Now let me explain how this works. You can set it up for as many singers as you want and as many songs per singer as you want, and it will put them in a rotation. Let's say you set it up for one song per person. Let's say John comes in and John signs up 3 or 4 songs. Well, the first song will end up in the rotation, and all the next remaining songs will end up in the queue. The queue is the holding area for songs that are not in the current rotation. View played shows all the songs that have been played during the current rotation. So let's say we want to search for a song like Garth Brooks. I'll type in Garth, and I'll scroll down in Friends in Low Places because everyone seems to love that song. And I'll click on the disc number that I want, and I'll type in the guy's name, John W. And then I just click on John W. Now if I wanted to add another song, say Reba, I can click on a song and just click on the person's name, and it adds it in. Now you see if I go to view queue, you'll see that he's got the Reba song in the queue, and when I click rotation, he's got Friends in Low Places in the rotation. Now it tells you the duration of the songs and up in approximately how many minutes. That way when singers go, how long is it going to be before I get up, you can accurately tell them, at least for the rotation. If they're in the queue and they've already sang this round, you say you're not up until the next round. That's the way I handle that. Now if you can hold your mouse over a song and it'll tell you the singer name, the artist, the title, how long they've been waiting to sing, how many times they've sung today, and how many times they've been to your show. It also shows you the version of the song based on the file name. Now let's say we want a different version of this song. We can click on it once to highlight it, and we'll bring up the actions on the left. Now we can click select new version, and we'll pick this version, the KJ Tools. And it doesn't appear like it did anything, but it did. If you hold your mouse over it, you see the file name is now changed to KJT06-02. Okay, now let's say I have a song in the queue, which is Reba for John. But I have Garth Brooks currently in a rotation, and John comes up and says, I want to sing Reba first. No problem. You click on it to highlight it, and click Select Queue Song. Now you're going to see all the songs in the queue for that singer. And you can click on one of the songs, and what it'll do is it'll swap those 2 songs out. So now you see in the rotation, we have John for Reba McEntire. You can also add notes to songs by clicking on them and choosing Modify Note. Like if you want he wants it to be pitched 1 down, you can do that, and you see how it puts the note in there. Now it doesn't actually pitch for you; it just allows you to remind yourself when a song comes up. Or if he wants to dedicate it to Jennifer, he can do that as well. And that's what the notes are for. The move up and down is for when you have more than 1 song per person in the rotation. So if you set it to 2 songs per person and John has 2 songs queued up, you can slide them up and down, but that does not adjust where they are in the rotation as far as other singers. So we're going to go ahead and add another song. Everyone's favorite, Crazy, from Patsy Cline. We're going to type in Lisa W. for a singer. Okay, we're going to add her in. See, now Lisa's automatically after John. If you look at the order, this is the order that they're in. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a random song and type it in for Frank J. So now we click Frank J, and you see that Frank's got a song and Lisa and John. Now let's say we want to bump up Frank to sooner before Lisa. So we go to Singers, and we click on Frank to highlight him and choose Move Up. And you see what it did? It just moved him up and down. Now we're going to move him in between Lisa and John. So when we go back to the rotation, we'll see that it actually moved Frank's songs as well. That's how you bump singers if you have to. And that concludes the rotation and song search.